Hello there, Sagittarius. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading's for Sagittarius for May of 2018. Almost said 2015. Good God. I really don't know what day it is. We're 5 months into the year. Got a couple announcements to make before I start. That's that the prayer class is out there for you. It's a real comprehensive 2.5 hour class explaining how to format prayers for manifesting and this kind of work. And the sutra class is up and out there. It's in 2 parts because it has to be in 2 parts. But I made it so you could just get part 1 and then get part 2, or you can get them both at the same time and get a discount on them. Sutras are excellent. They are thought forms with a really simple meditation technique that you do. It takes 5 minutes a day to do them, and it enhances your clear perceptions to the point where everything's clarified for you. So whether you're in this work or just starting out, or if you just want to use it for yourself, excellent way to go at it in 5 minutes. That's all it takes. Do them before in the morning or do them at night when you're falling asleep. Really, really excellent stuff. Anyways, I pulled 4 cards for the month. I'm going to use the bottom card on the deck for the overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you, which I guess means all of us Sages are named Frankie for the time of the reading. The other thing is, I don't think the cards will go week by week. I think they're going to blend in and out like an overall theme throughout the month. And I'd look at my moon sign and my rising sign. That almost went out of my head. Gives you a bigger perspective of the month. Occasionally the sun sign just doesn't get it for us, okay? You can go to, like, I saw one called Astro Library, astrolibrary.com, and it had those calculators. If you don't know your time of birth, I think you can put noon in and get really close to what the moon sign and the rising sign are. And it was like a little free site. I think you could probably buy readings or something, but using the calculators is free. It was a little interesting. I was looking at it a few days ago. Anyhow, we have really good words here. They're resilience, kindness, play. We're very good at that, Sag. Freedom and adventure. I think we have a really good month, but I got an impression very strong something is going to change around our routines or our scheduling. When Spirit was giving me the message for us, it's like unexpected, unpredictable, um, God, erratic, inconsistent. It was like all these crazy words that went with it, and the best thing for us to do is to go with the flow. Because I think whatever's changing in our lives is going to happen real rapidly this month. So I told Scorpio theirs is like crazy events or people around them, telling us this may have to do with work or health or, maybe the crazy unexpected things we weren't ever even planning on. But if we're Sag, we're extremely adaptable, and we're always ready. We're free. Our freedom word. We're always ready for an adventure. If there's anybody in the zodiac that can do this, it's us Sages. So keep up the resilience there, Sag, because your first card is the Two of Swords. Yeah, I know, Sag. Look at her. She's got her poor little eyes blindfolded. But unlike the Eight of Swords, she can speak. Her mouth is wide open. Her hands aren't even tied up in this one. It's about choices. Usually they're a tough one Because when we have the blindfold on and the swords energy with it, it's a choice that we're going to have to make that we're in denial about. But the choice is right there, and it's so clear for us to do it. So be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Put the swords down, Sag. Take off the blindfold. Look the situation squarely in the face. Make the choices that are going to enhance our lives. And that's exactly how they're saying. This we can do. This we, if we're denying something. When I see this Two of Swords, the only, and it's not going to be absolutely for all of us, and the only explanation that comes to my mind is a married couple. They're out with other couples. They're having fun. They're real lovey-dovey. They come home. They get in the car. They don't even speak to each other. They get out of the car. They walk in the house. He goes to bed. She turns on the TV. Nada. They don't even speak again till the next time they go out, and it's in public. That's the only one that ever pops up in my head. But it's a choice about something, and I almost kind of feel with the energies of these cards and the word freedom, some of us may be like cutting it in a relationship, be it boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, husband, wife, however it comes down, work, because these are general readings, I think that there's something going on, and our mouth is open in this card. The way to get past this Two of Swords energy is to speak. Because the choice is there. We have to speak out. Be kind. We got that word kind. We have to speak what we're seeing, get the situation straightened out, and clearly make the choice. Then everything, our freedom opens up. If this is in a relationship, it could be a divorce. If it's at work, it could be, I need a new job, or, this is just getting too erratic or crazy, and I'm going for something else that is going to promote me further, and, promote my freedom, promote my sense of adventure. This is a strong, strong card. So I would assume this is not a small choice for us to make. If it is at work, maybe we love the place we work, but they're just not paying us enough. If it's in a relationship, maybe I've spoke my piece and I put the blindfold on because I couldn't do anything about it. But now I am. I'm telling you this is the way it is, and end of the story. Be kind. We're Sag. We can be a little blunt. Be kind. But state it and choose it. What is best for me? And they said that real sternly in my head. What is best for me? If I don't like the way I'm being treated, I have options and choices. Open my mouth. If I need more money, I have options and choices. Open my mouth. If they don't want me and aren't going to give me more money as hard as I work for them, open my mouth and move on. It's like kind of cut and dried. I think because of the energetics is so erratic, and I do believe that's astrological, Uranus energy. I think Uranus, but I'm not an astrologer, it's changing signs, so changing, I think I read into Taurus, and it'll be there for quite a while, and I think this is the initial hit of it, so we can handle it. We're tough. What are you going to say? Next energy, Queen of Swords. This, if it's a person, male or female, right? It would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and male or female. I have to say that these are general readings. She's the queen of divorce and separation. That's what they call her. But this is someone who's went through if it's someone outside of me, she is the emotional component of the mental realm. Like the King of Swords is the mental realm. He has control of that. She is someone who struggled or went through a really tough time, divorce, separation, maybe trying times in her life, came out on the other side better for it. She's cool, calm, collected. Usually, like in my old deck, she's sitting on a throne with that sword out in front of her. She has chopped off a rope off of her arm that had tied her, and that sword's out in front of her saying, come on, come on. So it's an attitude of strength and resilience in whatever situations are happening to us. This can be, if we're getting divorced, there's a new partner coming in, the choice we made is this. If it's a job, choice we made probably will be to leave the job because we can find more freedom or money in other avenues, no matter what. Or she can mean that we've been going through a really rough time emotionally. And a lot of us Sagittarius have, and a lot of us are fed up with it. But the Queen of Swords is high spirituality. She comes out on the other side better for it. And this Queen of Swords energy shows me that I can, that I possess the strength, the energy, and the resilience of the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a freedom energy. The Queen of Swords comes out of anything smelling like a rose, and she's wiser and smarter and stronger, our word resilient, because of it. Some of us, they may be telling us to adapt this sword's energy in our lives. If there is a choice, between a few things that we have to make, the choice is there. Because our next card is the Page of Pentacles. I was looking at him, I thought, that's not the Knight. I almost said it. It's a Page of Pentacles. They call this the card of the scholar because he is so intent on that pentacle or a way to make money, right? Or he has his nose in a book, like it's the card of a student or a scholar, to the all intents and purposes, he'll walk into the wall because the book is in his nose. He's so intent on that pentacle, which tells me in page, it's going to be male or female. Once again, we have 3 people cards actually in here, male or female, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Pentacles are those kind of energies, a younger energy. Maybe it's one of our children, but it's a good news energy. Pages are delivering a message of good news to do with our money or our goals in the material plane, coming forth in order to make us money and give us that freedom in our words of venture, sense of, finally getting our lives straight, because the next card is the 8 of Rods. We need this. This is fire energy just like us. We've shot our arrows into the air, right? And they are aimed at their target and they're going to make it. This can be travel, arrivals, departures, moving, going from one place to the other place, but happily so. And the news or the goals that we have for ourselves are reached with this. And the one thing the card tells us is to go with the flow, like our energy, our original message, move with the flow. This is rapid fire change, things altering, but altering for our ultimate good and betterment. We can get a new job, a new relationship out of the clear blue sky. It's just like, bam, all of a sudden it's like, really? This all happened? and this adventure, this wonderful new gifts are coming to me. You know, it may be confusing because it's going to alter the way we do things, but it's good, beneficial, forward motion. It also means if you have a plan, stick to it because it's time to go for it. No more inaction. Take your nose out of there. You're going to get the money. Nose out of the book. I didn't finish what I was saying. Get your nose with that Page of Pentacle energy out of the book. You know, it's coming. And you want to be able to go with that flow. Because, you know, if that's a work situation, a new job, you may be traveling somewhere, or a new relationship, traveling to go meet them, or traveling to go get that interview, you know, or promotion. It all is like upward going, but we have to do it. The times for action is now. You know, if we want to play, if we want our freedom, if we want adventure, be kind to ourselves. We're strong. We're capable of spending on a dime, and we're always up for something better. We're Sag, right? Because guess who else is in here, Sag? The Queen of Rods. And there we stand in all our raving glory. This is fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, and male or female. I hate having to say that, but I have to say it. It could be the new love coming into our life, maybe somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. It can be if she's someone outside of us, this brings financial prosperity because the Queen of Rods, she knows money. If there's one thing she can do, if it's someone going to help us, she can tell us this is the most beneficial thing to do, you know, or to go towards that. If it's a message coming to us, right, like with that Eight of Rods, we could trust whatever she said. Rod's energies are loyal, honest, trustworthy. When they speak a truth, it is the truth. This can be someone going to help us, but it can be us standing in our own power and our own energy with Spirit telling us to make a choice and adapt and get rid of whatever's no longer valuable or appropriate for us in our lives. You know, so this could be my new boss, because these are general readings, male or female. This can be us standing in our own power, forward momentum, smart about our money. Just keep going. You know, a real strong, honorable, truthful type of energy. It also means what we're going after, we're going to get. We couldn't, I mean, with all this crazy, I think it's Uranus energy, you know. Maybe some of us are just saying, this is what I want, and I'm going for it, and nothing's going to stop me. So I'm going to be open to that change, to the decision or choice I make, and I'm going to go with the flow of this. And I'm going to move as quick as what it calls me to move. Remember our word, resilience. Be kind to ourselves. You know, if you got health and work things going on, you know, a lot of crap can happen. But it's important to maintain our physical and our emotional well-being at all times while these changes are going. We got it. I'm telling you, of all the cards, you can hardly make up these angel cards, Sag. Look at this. Reward yourself. It's our time. I'm telling you, I saw the freedom and adventure and play word. I was like, wow. And then when I laid these cards down, it was like, oh my gosh, reward ourselves. I'm telling you, we're going to make a choice that's ours for us. It says you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. I'm not kidding you. The energy I felt in this Two of Swords was really powerful. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and your motivation consistently high. And with that Eight of Rods energy, we need consistent high energy to be able to move through this, you know? And excellent. I'm very glad for us this month. It says you drew this card because it's time to reward yourself for all of your hard work. Wow. That Queen of Swords energy in there, we might be really rewarding ourselves. A treat will boost your energy, mood, and motivation. Invest in yourself and make some time for self-care. Give yourself a much desired item, trip, or a service. Maybe we're all going for a spa day, Sag. And notice how your inner child blooms with joy from all this loving attention. Take a day off from work and splurge on a treat for yourself. Balance giving with receiving. Make sure us Sages are givers by nature. Make sure that you're allowing yourself to receive and appreciate all that you've done. Wow, Sag, we got to go in this month. Oh, well, I want to tell you all that's our reading for this month, and tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them. Don't get a lot of time to write y'all back, but I really appreciate them and I read them all. And to anybody who wants to know more about me, just go Neb about me. All the information's down below the screen at the website. If you want to set an appointment with me, all the information to do that is over at the website. And to everybody I've met through doing these YouTube videos for 2 whole years, and to all of you I've met through 29 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be able to have served you. Hopefully I'll see y'all back here next month. Bye-bye.